games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing, because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Ross Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Buffaloes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So USC's offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Now on first down from the 30. On the move, it's Lamb. A most efficient pickup from 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Release to the back. Hits the open man. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Marking at the 24 in this defense. His head is spinning. The Trojans are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. The quick out. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, USC! Made the grab and took it on into the score. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go to work for the first time. And greeting him is a linebacker core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around that?
Yeah, I think I pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all in the field.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You've got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free and they're going to destroy your game plan.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. AC right downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Reed fires complete. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
The play-action fake. Caught over the middle. It's Carney. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for...
Touchdown, Buffaloes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing it out, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
On the move from inside his spot. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Off play action on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. 3rd down, now at times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to throw again. Looking down the middle. Finds his man open. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Sampson. Works the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely absolutely bananas. Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football race.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Buffaloes line up and punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. First play of the period, first down here. Making side adjustments here. Someone not clear on the snap down. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the wide out. Touchdown, Trojan. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Michael James, Kenyon Garner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. To the air, it's Sampson. Heaves it deep. He's got it on the outside. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. On the option. Now the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And again, stopped right in his tracks. Nowhere to run. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try along. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Showing off the arms. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
This guy's done a lot of good things really this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Takes a hit as he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Knocked down for the tackle. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead. They've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? Goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. That's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Sampson. He's got it down the middle.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Buffaloes will put it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced a turnover. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Carney. Still running at the 40.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. Then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Here's the pressure. Caught. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time when my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
off play action. The sure hands, it's Cutler. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Gonna look downfield again. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother.
Get it back.
The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Reese. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. And the Trojans in the hurry-up. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a push down. Last completion move, the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. They'll run the screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Sampson. Just a short pass to the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on first and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Looking to throw on third and goal. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're hoping for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Dead center perfect. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner goes down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Trojans will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions.
They get a rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. That's one thing I need to do. I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late.
So much.
Going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third.
One inning. Then today.
They know the offense is
So what y'all do this time?
taking shots. A really nice play call that time. And an even better job in the back end of the secondary being ready for it. It just feels guys in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
The solid return there offsets some of the
Actually, 2 times because I gotta take naps. So,
this Trojan offense is
take
ready to
naps
go
at
back
home.
to
So, I went to Miss Crawford class.
looking for space.
And
It's
Miss
Lamb.
Crawford teach Miss
Nice pick
Crawford
there.
teach.
Gets in the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and...
And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger. And
Touchdown, USC! And the route is on. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They go to the ground. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass, it's Sampson. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Quick strike complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Good timing on the quick out. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Big fella moving. Touchdown Trojans. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think anybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
He'll bring it out. Rams him with the stiff arm. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Give to the back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You can see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Rides the back underneath it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds a spot in the middle. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. First down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Grab near the sticks. It's Webb. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Yo. All right, 1 sec. Game almost over.
Try to march their way in. And he takes
It's
it
4th quarter.
Touchdown, Trojan. They tackle the war onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long. On the field, what personnel groupings there have been, they're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, and you know what?
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Bringing it back.
A big word about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he is enough to move the chains.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much closer to a win here in Week 5. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Marshall looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Thundering Herd. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Heck, of a showing. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wants to throw. It's done. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the open. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Turning it on! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, he'll throw it. He fires a bullet to the right. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing, even when he's covered.
Fires toward the end zone. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. And they'll send out the kicker to try it. Oh, then forget the kick. He's going to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown. Oh, the fake caught the defense by surprise, opened up a little passing lane for the score.
And I tell you what, field goal block, what are we doing? We're sending everybody. You might want to keep a guy or 2 back deep just in case they do run the field goal. And when you bring the field goal block, and you bring everybody, and you're sending all your resources to get them, and you're not covering, this can happen. I'll tell you what, guts to call the play, and it actually worked.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it. At this point of the game, they just can't afford many of those. Complete to start this drive.
2 minutes left, bro. 40 seconds.
Coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass, it's done. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gotten out everybody right now on the same page.
And now on second down for this offense. The RPO fire complete to the left. It's a running room. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Quarterback making checks. They'll go to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Trying to surge it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Scanning the field, it's done. Finds his tight end. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Buffalo send out the punt unit. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it. Keep chucking it, keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Their job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defensive job to stop.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, he's still on his feet. The Trojans headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. First play of the drive comes from the 38. To throw, it's done. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slipped through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. One more play to pad the stats. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He wants a big play here late. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game.